As you can hear, sounding like a movie already. It's like a piece from a movie or something. What's good, family? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a beat inspired by the king of Amapiano himself, Kabza De Small. His sound has evolved into something very rich and orchestral, with layers of violins, harps, live bass guitars, and even lead guitars. It's musical, it's deep, it's powerful. A big shout out to ACE Studio for sponsoring this video. They've just dropped an AI violin model and it's honestly a game changer for producers like us trying to get that live emotional feel without having to record real strings. I'll show you exactly how I used their tool to bring a part of this beat to life. So if you're trying to level up your sound like Kabza De Small, this video is for you. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into the tutorial. Okay, so I'm not really going to talk about the drum side of the production. As you guys can see, I just used 2 loops, nothing too crazy happening there. So let's move on to the chords. So these chords are actually from Kabza's latest single from his upcoming album. By the way, this project is in the key of F major. The chord progression goes from a 6 to a 4 with a 5 in between the 6 and the 4, and let's hear how it sounds. There's your 6, your 5, and your 4. In the coming months, we'll be dropping Amapiano music theory videos just to help you guys understand what these chords are and how you can actually build progressions like this for yourself. Next up, we have a violin piece, and I originally played this violin piece with a preset found in Morphine called STR Violin NUC, and here's how it sounds. I then exported this MIDI file and ran it through ACE Studio's AI violin model, and here's how it sounds. As you can hear, the ACE violin model made this violin piece very realistic, very emotional, and that's the key to Kabza's production, real live instruments. Now to get that full Kabza De Small feel, I layered some strings on top of the violin to give it presence and also depth. So here's how it sounds. As you can hear, sounding like a movie already. It's like a piece from a movie or something. So without wasting any time, let's move on to the next section. Next up, we have a grand piano playing the same lines as the violin, just to emphasize the key melody notes of the song. Here's the preset that I used for the grand piano, and here's how it sounds. Okay, now just to show you guys what I was talking about, let me add the violin and you guys will hear that they're actually playing the same melody lines. Now let's jump back to the beginning of the beat. As you'll hear, the beat starts off with a melody, and that's something that I picked up from listening to Kabza's new music. He often uses harp sounds to carry the melody early on in the track. So here's the preset that I used for the melody, and here's how it sounds. To make your sound feel more unique, you need to layer sounds. Don't just pick one preset, just layer some sounds and you'll get a unique result. And this is what I did with the melody. I took a string sound, which is bell pad, and I combined the sound with the existing preset that I showed you guys. Let me play it along with the drums and a string accompanying the melody. Now let's move on to the bass. So for the bass, I used a preset called Basic Sine, and it's simply an E flute preset that you can find in the DX10 plugin. I paired the sound with another bass from GMS, which is famously used in the private school Amapiano scene. And here's how they sound together. So this bass line was introduced with another melody, and here's how it sounds, and here's the preset that I used. Let's take a listen to the beat along with the violin part, and let's hear how it sounds. Let me walk you guys through the log drum that you just heard. Here's the preset and here's how it sounds. As you guys can see, it's following the sub, but it's not playing all the notes. It's more of an intro to the main log drum. And let me show you guys the pattern for the main log drum. As you guys can see, we used one preset for the log drum. Reason being, Kabza's log drums are very straightforward. He's more focused on melodies and arrangement, which is something that I try to apply here. As always, we have another preset for the same melody that we started off with, and here's how it sounds. It increases the tempo of the beat. Now, one last thing I did with ACE Studio was to climax a section of the beat using a melody I created with the violin. So let's head over to ACE Studio, and this is the pattern that I created for the melody that I'm talking about. Now we layered that melody with another violin melody. Now the secret behind using these two efficiently is to know how a violin should sound and to also know how to play your notes. The safest way to do that is to just play octaves. So right now I'm going to play this section with the violin, the chords and the bass, everything all together, and let's hear how it sounds. Nice, sounding very symphonic. It's sounding, oh, so this is how I mixed the violin along with the string. For the violin, I just removed some low frequencies and added delay. We have reverb, and then I routed it to this channel. For the string, I just removed the low frequencies and then I added a stereo enhancer. Another trick I picked up from Kabza is how he climaxes a song using chords like this. He uses synth-like presets to achieve this effect. Here's how it sounds. To make your beats very symphonic, you need to add violins, harps, you need to add strings. So for this song, we only had access to a violin. All thanks to AC Studio for creating such a useful tool for us producers. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Just before we wrap things up, I've got something special for you guys. I'm giving away 5 one-month ACE Studio Artist Plan memberships. To stand a chance to win, just subscribe and comment ACE Studio in the comment section. I'll collect all the names exactly 3 hours after the video goes live, and those names will be in a spin the wheel draw. I'll announce the 5 winners in the community tab. A big shout out to ACE Studio for sponsoring this video and for gifting the Asourceplug family 5 one-month artist plan memberships. So please do check out the AI violin model. The link will be in the description below. Peace.